You've probably watched a fight where the losing guy was throwing way more punches, moving around constantly, looking like he was doing all the work, but somehow he's the one gasping for air while his opponent looks like he just woke up from a nap. You're thinking, how is the guy doing less work winning? This isn't some mystery, it's energy theft, and once you learn how it works, you'll never gas out first. Most fighters think tiring someone out means forcing them to work harder than you, throw more punches, pressure more, move more. But that's like trying to empty someone's gas tank by racing them. You'll both run out of fuel, but you'll run out first because you're the chasing. The real trick is making them burn energy without you spending any. You can drain someone completely without throwing a single punch. Here's what's actually happening. When you chase someone or spam attacks, you're spending your energy to maybe take some of theirs. That's a losing trade. But when you control space and timing, you flip it. Now they're spending energy just to exist in the fight. Every step they take costs more because you're in the wrong place. Every breath feels shorter because the threat is constant. You're not hitting them, you're charging them just for being in the ring. First thing, learn the difference between active pressure and passive pressure. Active pressure is what most people do. Stepping forward, throwing strikes, cutting angles, forcing exchanges. It works, but it costs you. Passive pressure is standing in the exact spot that makes your opponent uncomfortable without you having to do anything. If you're fighting someone who wants to move, you stand in the center and don't chase. If they circle, you turn. If they back up, you take one step and stop. You're not closing distance aggressively, you're just refusing to let them have the space they want for free. They either have to fight you for it or keep repositioning. Repositioning burns energy. You stay still, they keep moving. Second thing, control the pace without setting it. Setting the pace means you're the one working. Controlling the pace means you decide when exchanges happen, but you're not always starting them. You do this by feinting and freezing. A small feint, a shift in weight, a tiny step, anything that makes them react. They flinch, they adjust their guard, they reset their stance. That's energy spent. You didn't commit to anything, they did. Do that 10 times in a round, and they've thrown 20 reactions to your 10 half movements. The key is staying just close enough that every small movement from you feels like a real threat. Third thing, mess with their breathing without hitting them. When someone's unsure, when they're waiting for you to move, they tense up. When they tense up, they hold their breath. You create that by being unpredictable in your stillness. Stand in range, stay quiet for 3 seconds, then feint. Stay quiet for 1 second, then shift. Stay quiet for 5 seconds, do nothing. They can't settle into a rhythm, they can't relax. Every second you're in range and not moving, they're guessing, and guessing is exhausting. Last thing, make them carry your weight. When you're close enough to clinch, don't push, lean. Let your weight settle onto their frame without driving forward. They have to hold you up. If they try to push you off, they're spending energy. If they don't, their legs are loaded and they can't move freely. Either way, you're resting and they're working. 30 seconds of that will tax their shoulders, core, legs and lungs more than a flurry of punches. Here's what this looks like. You spend the first round doing almost nothing but standing in range, feinting, and leaning when you get close. Your opponent has circled, reset, thrown nervous jabs, pushed you off, adjusted their stance 20 times. You feel fine. They're breathing heavy. Now you start working. Now they're already compromised. You used to think draining someone meant outworking them. Now you know it means outpositioning them. The fighter who controls space controls effort. Stay patient, stay heavy, stay close enough to be a problem without being close enough to solve one. That's how you tax someone into exhaustion without ever breaking a sweat.